You are in control of your day, you're in control of your summer, and you are in control of your life. Let's elevate, let's get it. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is a new week today, okay? So whatever happened last week, whether it was a great week or a terrible week or an average week, it is behind you and it does not dictate how this week is going to go, okay? If you had success, that doesn't mean you're owed success this week. If you had a bad week, it does not mean it's going to carry over this week unless you let it. So don't let it, all right? Okay, well, it's Monday, so this is an awesome day to go over shout outs, a little recap from the week before. And guys, again, I'm just so grateful and proud of you guys. This is just a really, really cool year. I was at dinner tonight with Richie and the Zitting boys as well. And Richie asked, he's like, dude, like, are there other teams like this? Like, is this normal how we are? I'm like, no. I want all of you guys to understand that this is not Long Island 2 or White Plains. You are not normal teams, okay? We're performing much better and we're more organized than any other sales team in the industry, I promise you guys. Our RPR last week as a division was 10,841. Okay, any RPR over 10K for a team is incredible, and we're doing it as a division. Okay, really, really good job, guys. Props to you guys getting it done. Okay, so some shout out, specific people. Obviously, the man, the myth, the legend, Logan Zitting. Awesome week, over 60K serviced in a week. That is 10K a day. Insane. Absolutely incredible. Closing 1 in every 6 people he talked to and still maintaining 51 DMs per day. Okay. Like I said in the Pronto chat, what's your excuse? Okay. We're going to talk about that a little bit later. Another huge thing, guys, is he's at 93% 24 months on 60K of revenue in 1 week. Okay. We really got to emphasize this. Some of you guys are selling well, but your 12 months are atrocious. Just remember, you guys make less money on 12 months and you are missing out on all of the 24-month benefits when you do that. So really anchor it 24 months. And if you're having problems with it, you need to study it and role play with people who have high 24-month percentages. Okay. I promise you guys will regret it if you don't come end of the summer. Okay. Now going over shout outs for our revenue tier winners. So back at the top for Everest, Logan, and Bryce, they are just owning that mountain. Someday you two are going to have to go hike Mount Everest together. It would be a cool accomplishment. Pretty cool, but that's your guys' tier for sure. Now coming in Denali, we got Anthony Key and Ethan Wiley. And something cool, guys. Got to shout out Ethan Wiley, back-to-back champ in revenue tiers. And the king of back-to-back-to-back-to-back, or however many you sell. But this man, when he gets one, he gets more. King of bandwagoning, which is awesome. Shout out to you, Ethan. Kilimanjaro, we got Jaden and Renee winning that one. And Lucas Blaster came so close, but he fell a little bit short. So we give it to Jaden Reen. Good job, guys. And then Mount Fuji, Cal and Ryan take the lead in Mount Fuji. Now going over some of our revenue tiers in general, guys, we got some people dropping. Really, I want everyone to focus, get to Everest and Denali. Those are the 2 mountains. Those are the 2 tiers you guys want to be at. Make it into our top 20. All right. But yeah, we have some people dropping pretty low. So make sure you guys are paying attention to that. Remember, if you guys drop in the revenue tier, you lose a point. So you go -1. And if you go up a tier, you go +2. And if you win the tier, you get 3 points. So really watch it on NZ. I'll try and get updated as well as frequently as I can. I'll try and get updated by the time you guys see this, but we'll see. But follow on NZ, guys, and actually compete. If you guys can learn how to compete, like I talked about in a previous video, that makes this job so much easier. It becomes a sport. It becomes something that's fun because you're challenging yourself. You challenge others. You want to beat them. You want to be better. You want to be the best. And that is a lot better than just having a job. And on that topic, I wasn't planning on talking about this, but sometimes we get in our head a little bit about the job and our reality changes now that we're here. But I think it's a good reminder always to remember, like, guys, you aren't just going in and clocking out of a 9-to-5 right now. You are working towards your future. You are working towards things that actually matter. You are developing as a human being. it's not all about all of the financials and the money. It's also about the characteristic skills that you're getting. You could go home and you could work a job and probably get paid okay and whatnot, but you are not going to become the person that you were meant to be, and you are not going to reach your full potential doing something like that. Okay? Push yourself, challenge yourself. Really, their main focus should be reaching your full potential, because I know there's a lot of you guys that are listening to this and that are on the teams that have not reached your full potential yet. You have some governors that are stopping you. They're not letting you. They're not allowing you to go to the next level. And it's going to take hard work and it's going to be uncomfortable, but you have to allow yourself and push yourself to get past those limits to get to the next level. Now, going on to some PR weeks, speaking about next levels, Logan's hitting at 60K. That is a PR week. That is an incredible week. We've talked about that a ton, so we'll move past that. But Logan, you're a freaking dog. Logan does everything right, which is really cool. Really, really cool to see that. Ammon Murphy, I think he's coming on 5 weeks in a row with PRs, which is crazy. Should have had a little bit more, but he's saving some room for next week so we can have another PR. I get what you're doing there, Ammon. And another one, I believe, with back-to-back PR weeks is Ethan Wiley again. And then we got Herndo also coming in with another PR week. So shout out to you guys for having your PRs. Freaking awesome. You love to see it. And we will get the revenue tier points out as well. I will send that in the chat so you guys can look at that. Polos are going to be getting out, so make sure you guys are taking your size for the polos, and also don't take it unless you earn it. We'll know. Okay, but really important thing that I want to go over right now are our DMs. Guys, we're crushing it and we're doing really great, which is awesome. I just think that we could be doing more great. And so I don't want there to be a regret ever, because when it comes to the end of the summer, we're going to be looking back and we can look at the numbers. I've talked about this before. I'm going to talk about it again, and I'll keep talking about it. If you do numbers and if you talk to 5 more people a day, 10 more people a day, whatever it is, your summer will drastically change. It's going to be the difference between you hitting 150K and 100K. It'll be the difference of you hitting 150 and 200K, 200 and 250, 250 and 300K. Like, guys, these small little things that are going to help you talk to more people per day absolutely matter. Okay? Our average DMs right now are at 44 per day is what we're averaging. Guys, Logan's hitting. There's no excuses. This is what's really cool about this. He closed 1 in 6. So the excuses that you'll hear for having low DMs, it's because I spend so much time talking with people. Stop it. If that's what you're doing, it's not efficient. So you need to make sure you're qualifying sooner and closing sooner. If you're having really long conversations and your sales all take really long, you're not closing soon enough. You're losing sales because of that. And you're also losing sales because they're taking up more of your time for you to go find more people you can talk to go sell. Okay? There's literally zero excuse. My closing ratio is low. I really care about my closing ratio. Get that out of the picture. 1 in 6 and 51 DMs. It's possible. It's doable. He did it. I can't even think of any other excuses. There's literally no other valid excuse other than we're just not working hard enough, guys. That needs to be the case. And if you are low on your DMs and you have a low closing ratio, then heck, maybe we need to qualify a little bit better. Or even if you just have lower DMs in general, close more often, okay? Closing is going to be the solution to everything. It's going to help you sell more. It's going to help you sell quicker. And it's going to help you sell easier, because you're not going to have to create so many objections because you're talking and over talking all the time. Just close, fill them out, sign them up, go on to the next door, and get as many DMs as you can. I've seen tons of PR weeks that are just because they're talking to more people. And so whatever you're at, if you are really curious about this and you really want to challenge me on it, hit me up and I'll show you what your numbers are like, where they are now compared to if you talk to 5 or 10 more people a day. It's going to make a massive difference. Do not regret taking too many breaks right now, not talking to as many people right now later in the year. Okay, because when back end season comes, I guarantee you would be really excited if you had the extra 10, 20, 30, 40, 50K because you talked to more people during the day. Okay, you're already out here, you're already making the sacrifice, make it count. Now, one other thing that I hear a lot this time of the year specifically, a lot of the year, and it's okay, I don't want you to think you can't call me or you can't talk to me about these things. because I love it and I want to talk to you guys and I want to add value to all of you guys as much as I can. That's why I want to do a podcast like this or the videos, so that way I can impact you guys the best way that I possibly can, okay? And if that means phone calls, call me, text me, whatever. I'm here for you guys. That is the main point. But I hear people asking this all the time. Why am I selling so slow, man? Like, I've had a really rough week. Things aren't going my way. What can I do? What's going on? Questions like that, okay? My first reaction to that when I hear it is, and I don't ask this enough, I probably should be asking this more frequently because you guys will be able to answer yourself. Are you doing everything in your power to have better results? Are you doing everything in your power? Okay, DMs is one of them. Are you talking to 50 plus DMs per day? Okay, I sent a list out. There's like 5 or 6 people that are talking to more than 50 people per day. Okay, if you're not one of those 5 people, that's the solution. Go talk to more people and you'll sell more people. Okay. The other thing is, are we doing our standards every single day? Are we intentional about the way we do it? Are we watching 2 videos on things that we're actually struggling with? Are we making sure we're reading the manual? The manual has fire stuff. Make sure you're reading the manual as well, especially if you're asking yourself those questions of how can I sell more, or what's going on? Why am I having a slow week? Do everything in your power. Are you going to bed on time? Are you getting 7 hours of sleep at least? Are you eating right? Are you having good meals? Are you hydrating? Are you doing all of these things, right? Are you listening to this freaking video? I know there's a lot of you guys that don't listen to the video, and I want to make sure everyone's listening to it. So do everything that you possibly can and think about it. Because honestly too, there's a lot of leaders and team leaders and experienced reps that ask themselves this question all the time. And just think, what would you tell a rep if they're struggling, or if they ask you that question? What would you tell them? What would your evaluation be? What would be the questions that you ask? Ask those to yourself, and I promise you guys, you'll find a lot of things that you're missing. The problem, and this isn't in every case, this is a natural human thing. I do this all the time. When we're not getting results we want to ask someone else, or we want to like just find an easier way. Okay, we know, hey, if I talk to 10, 15 more people a day, I'm gonna sell more. We all know that. I think we all agree with that. But what it takes to talk to more people, I might not want to do that. So I'm going to try and find a different way, an easier way that's going to help me sell more. Okay. Don't rely on having a low closing ratio. You can control talking to more people, and you can control a lot of other things rather than that. Okay. So make sure you're doing everything in your power to go sell. And I want you to really evaluate yourself and see where you're at. Now, having said all of those things, if you're still listening to the video, and if you listen to these videos, now's the time where you're going to be rewarded because of this. I'm not going to send this out in any pronto chats. It's just going to be you and me listening to this video and you texting me figuring out who gets to go into the raffle. So I'm going to do a raffle. I already spilled the beans on that, but we're going to do a raffle, and this is going to be between rookie reps and experienced reps. Okay. So I will be giving out 2 prizes. We'll be doing 2 separate raffles for rookies and experienced reps. And I will be giving away a new Knicks championship hat. Boom. And if that's not intriguing to you, let me know and I'll find something else that is. But the Knicks just won the freaking finals, and I want to get some finals hats out to people who deserve it. Okay, these hats are dope. I already ordered one, so you'll join the squad. What you have to do to qualify, text me. You must send me a text that you are listening to this video. Okay, that is step number 1 to qualifying. Listen to the video, watch it, text me so I know you're watching the video. Also, like and subscribe. And then you have to average 50 DMs per day. If it's like it was last week, if you do 50 DMs a day, you'll have a really, really good chance of winning this Knicks hat. Okay. So again, text me that you're listening to the video. Tell me your goal of how many DMs you're going to get, or if you're going to hit the 50 DMs or not. Manifest it. And 2, average 50 DMs per day this week. Okay. Do those things. You'll enter the raffle for a new championship Knicks hat. Okay. They are dope. I'll put them right here, and you can check it out. They look dope. Okay. I freaking love all of you guys. Let's go have an awesome week. Let me know if you need anything, and let's get her done. Deuces.
'Cause you've been waiting on the next thing I would say.